your soul. Step outside yourself and let your mind go. Frozen eyes stare deep in your mind as you such. Close your eyes and forget your name. Step outside yourself and let your mind drain as you go insane. Go insane. How y'all doing out there? It's them damn Stoosey Boys went live again up on a Wednesday. First, jetpack kicking the door, yeehaw, right off the bat like a gunslinger on Main Street at noon, by God. Hell yeah. That's what I'm mother trucking talking about. Look at them some bitches go. I'm fucking for real. Wade right in behind him with a yup. Hayseed following suit with a sup. Hayseed from East Tennessee. God damn. What a bunch of musketeers that just come stumbling into this. What is up, my boys? And men. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now you know it's kicking chicken when right in a fucking minute. Hell yeah. Yep. Hayseed Lucero jetpack. I guess that'd be Seed Lucero jetpack. God damn right. We just made, and that audience, by the way, forms like a triangle over the U.S. I'm for real. They're in all different corners of the United States, but they're getting that peace, calm, positivity, that love, safety, and determination from Kentucky Sea, reaching all the way to them, and even further to you, by God, if it's all around the world, or maybe just a street bump, a skip hop over, you know what I'm saying? 4 likes. We're talking 4 likes, baby. Pawpaw is up in the house with the sup bitches, and of course, welcome to the house, Stoosey, where everyone needs to be. 5 likes. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Damn, we played in the 5th early in this live stream. Jesus. Of course, y'all know. 6 likes. 6 likes. Come on now. Come on. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Yeah. Hell yeah. 6 likes. We've got cool kids kicking the door in. And they're through being cool. They're through being cool. Lemonade, exterminate, that's with. If you live in a small town, you might need a dozen or 2 young alien types. Damn, y'all see me had to hop into something a little more comfortable. God damn. I didn't expect it to get so fired right fast. Hear about yeah, I heard about that. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Is that Captain Kirk something or other? I gotta get the 5th pleading going. We're sitting here at 6 likes. We appreciate every one of y'all groovy folks dropping in and joining the live stream, viewing, chilling, hanging with us. Y'all be sure to double tap that screen and drive them likes up. And y'all be sure to hit it up in chat down below. We love hollering at y'all. We love our fam dam and all the real fans, all the homies that have been hanging with us for quite some time now. So y'all be sure to get the ball going. And if y'all ain't subscribed to the Stoosey Boys, why don't y'all just go ahead and hit that subscribe button? We sure would appreciate it. Conservative commentator. Well, I don't mean nothing. Hell, in some circles, I'm a commentator. Now, I don't think I'm what is referred to as a conservative commentator. But, I'll commentate all day long. Look at that shit. 7 likes. Hell yeah, by God. I even got a cool little product to show folk here in a moment. It's not like we got sponsored or anything. Trust me, y'all know when that happens. We get that sweet Raid Shadow Legends contract. God forbid Conflict of Nations. That's one I can pimp earnestly. I've played Conflict of Nations. If you're into real-time strategy, it's a hoot and a holler. Especially if you don't mind it taking about 1 to 2 to 3 months to play out. I'm just saying. And USA, that's what I'm talking about. 8 likes. I got to plug that he goes to college campuses and debates students. So is that what we should start doing? Start going to colleges and shit and just... We got to get our pulse on the fucking... what's going down in the streets, because we have some colleges relatively kind of close. Even more if we can, everyone else is going to college and debate, and we'll go to trade schools and debate. How do you feel about the current political climate? So, dude, I'm just here to weld. Rasta Pasta up in the house. That's a cool ass name. Charlie Kirk had his beliefs, but he was a human being. You do not take anyone's life. May Charlie Kirk rest in peace. Right on. See, that's what that's that peace, calm, positivity that I'm talking about. Unaliving anyone is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hell, roll that beautiful bean footage. Rest in peace. Like I say, I don't know what the fuck. Now, I know the one guy, real smart feller. What is his name? He might have landed in hot water. He's some conservative dude. He's always yammering on about some shit. What the hell is his name? Guess it doesn't matter. Ben Shapiro. That little motherfucker singing. That's smart bastard. I don't agree with a good portion of what he says, but that's a smart son of a bitch right there. Like, I could not agree with someone and realize the validity of their intelligence or intellect. Ben Shapiro, there you go. Like I say, I don't necessarily agree with his goofy ass, and I don't know if he's done so many wild, crazy shit. Now all of a sudden he's something. I feel like I would have heard about something like that. But yeah, we're hanging at 10 likes, by God. We are 10 likes inside of 7 minutes. That's what's up. We got USA from Santa Fe. We got Hayseed. We've got Wade Lucero. We've got Mr. Jetpack. We've got Pawpaw hanging with us. We've got motherfucking Rasta Pasta drop through with like the good vibes and such. And I really feel like I'm leaving somebody out. Jetpack, Lucero, Seed, Paul, A, calling everyone by their last name, Pasta. All right, good. 11 likes! Yeah, baby! And Chemo Sabe has entered up in the chat. So now that we got all this shitload of people up in here, y'all know we be pleading the fifth, right? But who's to say what is or isn't smoked black craft premium cones? You know, they're, of course, for use with legal herbs only. I'm just saying, when you have classy people, when you get your produce from classy people, they'll leave you little treats and gifts and shit. So I'm just saying. And I played the fifth asymmetric sort of way. That should look cool as fuck. Smoke Blackcraft. And every single one of the thingamabobs say Blackcraft on the end of it. But yeah, Kimosabi up in the house. How you doing, Rebel Bama Baby McGee? Hell yeah! Much love. Inches and all that. Oh, somebody did the damn. Oh, fuck, it's like 2016, fam. Let's get lit. We're going to blow Vine up with this one. And, of course, Wade Lucero's showing it up. So, enough talking about the smoke Blackcraft and all its cool whatnot. It's neat. Something different than raw, I'll tell you that right now. So we're going to go ahead. Played the fifth. Hardcore. If somebody's got a tasty lick you'd love me to acapella, lay it down in chat. Otherwise, let's get the fifth going. Hell yeah. Whoa! Like a tuberculosis clinic out here. That's what I'm told. There you go. My face feels funny. It was like a really, really dirty face. You ever be like, wow, man, my face is so dusty. Horse with no name. Shit. Do 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 do. On the how does he even do that voice? On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. No, we can't do. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The first thing I met was the flowers that buzz in the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot, yeah, the ground was dry, but the air was full of sounds. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Hell yeah, look at all them emojis down there. Fuck yeah. Alright. Hayseed shot his shot. Also, 13 likes. Like I say, I had to take that pod to be like, yeah, that's what I'm motherfucking talking about right there. 13 likes inside of 12 minutes. I think we're up to no good out here. You know what I mean? I think that the boys is carrying on and shit. That a horse emoji. What the hell, baby? La la. I'm told that was Sis's the first song she learned to play on guitar, I think. Mine was Amazing Grace. I can't help it. Do I wish it was something else? Nah, it's fine. Totally fine. First song I learned to play on bass, it was either Feel Good Inc., Disco Inferno, and I can't remember what the other one was. It was probably Seven Nation Army, if I'm serious. Do, 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 do. Ain't nothing to it at all. Easiest goddamn riff ever made. Fucking stole all of that money. Well, they were a great duo. Till it wasn't, I don't think. Some who knows. After 2 days in the desert's sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. Yeah, the story it told, there was a river that flowed. Now I'm sad to know it is dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Fuck it, it's good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, though there ain't no one's gonna give you no pain. I'm shouting la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Don't eat. No, I don't know Frank Zappa's "Don't Eat Yellow Snow." You got me with that one, Hayseed. That puts me in the hall of shame every time somebody requests a song that I don't know, because I feel like I genuinely blow a lot of people's minds with the expansive amount of. If I don't know the whole motherfucker, I generally know at least like a verse or two or a chorus or something. I can usually give people something. But I don't fuck with Frank Zappa. I feel like he may have inspired or been involved with the works of a lot of the different musicians that I listen to. But I really just can't name a single song. And I'm including the one that's right in front of my face because that doesn't seem fair. What is it? Better not be trouble with that. YouTube, it's good. Don't eat yellow snow. Is that like rocket in my pocket? I got a rocket in my pocket just for you. Oh, yes, it's true. Yes, I've got a rocket in my pocket just for you. That's exactly what it fucking sounds like, too. Some like fucking 20s skidabididibidopididoo fucking music. How the hell have I become without a lighter? Alright. Yeah, you know, I forget who's living on Tulsa time. Somebody's living on Tulsa time. And they have been to the Museum of Whatnot. The goddamn Pony Boy Brothers fucking museum. Let's preserve this house exactly as it was in the movie, which in of itself was a preservation of its status in the 60s. Or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a whole hell lot of hours from where I'm at. And they won't even let you stay the night. Turns out it's haunted as fuck. Patrick Swayze is dead now. I don't know about the other individuals. I think they're all okay. Everyone else is fine. Patrick Swayze getting like godfathered into the... Do you know Engelbert Humperdinck? Yeah. Gotta say, you beat me. Listen, y'all know the status. I listen to all kinds of music. Country, western, bluegrass. Okay, so yeah. Yes, sir, we have both kinds of music. Country and western. Fucking duck. It almost got dangerous. I seen that on that handoff. So what's up, y'all? How's everyone's day been? I haven't. We've been too busy going wild and crazy over the amount of likes, the amount of people coming through here and dishing and carrying on like jackasses. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. Y'all can keep it coming with the do I know this and do I know that. That's perfectly fine. But how's y'all's day going? Oh hell, look at that thing scooting. That thing's scooting like a pro. That's almost filmable. Poor thing. Yeah, y'all lay it down. USA, Way Lucero, Jetpack, Hayseed, Pawpaw, whoever else may be hanging with us. Our round table completed for the moment. Yes. Poor thing. How's that itch not scratched yet? Little Nash Rambler, the Playmates. I think it's called Beeb. Y'all are going to have to plug this shit up in Discord because I don't know how the fuck. What is a Nash Rambler? A Rambler out of Nashville? The Playmates. I don't know about the Playmates, but I know about the Platters. Only you can make this world seem bright. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do and fill my heart with love for only you. Hell yeah. This week is 8.5, spending it with his lady. That is indeed true. And we managed to put work in on Monday. Because, you know, thermostat battery connector. He was taking care of Keep seeing these flashing lights in the sky, and I don't know if I don't know what the deal is. Out here going crazy, man. Here, dear, why don't you go ahead and finish that the way you seem fit? That was a strange chorus of noises that just live to die. What's up, bro? A Nash Rambler was a badass little car in the 60s. Oh, well, fuck. Well, excuse me, I wasn't there. Except for maybe in a past life. And even then, my memories are, shall we say, non-existent. 14 likes, goddammit. Thank you, Hayes Seed, presumably. So, man, that KFC... Damn, I was too busy gassing on, happy about Live to Die being here. I completely skipped over his comment. I guess that was technically KFC. I catch our fried chicken live? Or have people just been going back and watching that? Because you go back and watch that, you got the recipe for C-Man's fried chicken. I think I lay it all on the line. Live to Die? Were you the one living on Tulsa time? Somebody's fucking living on Tulsa. Yeah. Living on... We was literally talking about you, if that is you, in the fucking stream earlier. Cause I'm pretty sure. Somebody's living on Tulsa time. Yeah. Somebody's living on titty time. These things happen. Time to time. Freshest group on the planet. So gosh dang fresh, man. They can't stand it. Wow, I never changed it over to all messages. I don't think. Damn. Just damn. Oh, dear God, I got to look back. I don't think we missed anything. More or less. Let's see, so I asked how everyone's day was. Did anybody specifically... Pawpaw laid it out. Nobody else was... Nobody else gave up the goods on how that day was going. My day was fine. Total fine, middle of the road. But, you know, I'm on the positive side now, you know what I mean? So, probably a 7 or so, something like that. Somewhere in that neighborhood. 15 likes, that's like 3/5, man. That's a lot of fifths. Sometimes. And we sure appreciate you dropping in and hanging with us. What is up, y'all? Lay it down, light it up, get it loud, plead the fifth, say it proud. It's the Stoosey Boys! It is peace, calm, and positivity, reaching out everywhere you see, you never know. But it seems to me, yeah. Life is for the living, and so we ain't quitting, baby, doing YouTube like it's out of style. Don't give a fuck, really, if it is or it ain't. What you think we can't, boy, we sure can. Hayseed's day has been good, mowing grass, smoking grass, oh, you know, well, you know. That's what I'm talking about, the old boy laying it down, yeah. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. Yeah, you know, and all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Yeah. Say it one more. Van Halen's a bunch of knuckleheads. They really were. What? Oh, I said Van Halen was a bunch of knuckleheads. Made some good music. Some damn good music. Man. Oh, Eddie Van Halen really sure could play the hell out of the guitar. And that leads us to our first poll of the evening because hi X420, hot damn, been a minute. Let's go. Well, not really a hellacious minute. He's been popping back in. What's up, dog? I'm plugging in a very special poll. This is one that's gonna ride for a good while. God damn. I gotta remember all this shit. And it's also gonna come as a complete surprise. Like I'm gonna be totally omnipotent about I can't remember. Let me see that device of yours. I can't remember dude's name. Real quick. Plus, that gives me a chance to hit up HRU and the crew. That's cool, bro. I guess while I'm waiting on the thing to cook off, well, I already got it fucking, that is not goddamn. Oh, what a crazy ass last name. But if you know, you know. Now I gotta think of the other guy's name. I'm almost there, fam. Bear with me. Consider this as like a break. Because this one's took a minute to crank out. Everyone has such long ass names. And weird names. Alright, this may be the greatest goddamn poll that I have ever created on this channel. Blah, damn, that thing is huge. Okay. Where'd it go? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is game time. This is fun time. This is 16 likes, by the way. So for all the folk dropping in, this is our enormously oversized poll. This is the one that'll break your heart. This is a good one. So it's the guitar god of the 80s. This is a four-way poll. This is the hardest decision ever put forth in the face of man. So you've got Randy Rhoads, Mark Knopfler, the lead guitarist, the guy from Dire Straits. So you figure like Money from Nothing, Sultans of Swing, whatever the hell else songs they made. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Eddie Van Halen. Yeah, this is a motherfucker of a poll right here. This is a good one. Dooley slipping through, holler Dooley, trying to make a dollar. Dooley, won't you give me a swaller? I'll pay you back someday. Hell yeah. Been a few weeks. Had an accident last time we talked. No Lexus no more. Got a 2014. What the fuck? 2014 Dodge Charger on 20s. What the hell is 3.6 VVT? What does VVT mean? Verified, venerable, totally awesome. About to do a elephant or demon swap. What the hell is a elephant? What? What is a elephant? Is that the newest thing? What? I knew about the RT. I knew about the fucking Scat Pack. I know about the Hellcat, the Demon, or whatever the... Well, what the hell is a fucking elephant? I'm for real. Who the fuck? Variable valve timing. Well, what does 3.6 have to do with that? God, what a poll. What a poll. I just leave this stream up on overnight and see what this poll is by morning. That would be so fucking wild. Turns out 1 million people have cruised through because it was like the most important question ever asked. I can't believe my boy Randy Rhoads has come up nothing. That fucking sucks. A V6 3.6 liter. Well, that doesn't sound exactly exciting. So let me do my math here. 33%. So 2 people have voted Eddie Van Halen. 3 people have voted Stevie Ray Vaughan. And 1 person has voted Mark Knopfler. What a fucking name, man. Nobody has voted Randy Rhoads. What fresh hell? Hold on, I will cast my vote. This is bullshit. I don't know how the fuck. Yeah. There you go. I get a fucking say. Come on, man. Randy was GOAT. He went out 25, man. 25, and I can consider his body of work to be pretty much comparable to anyone on this list. But he only lived to be 25. It's like a sunset at noon, man. That was more like a sunset right smack in the morning. That blows. I'm fucking for real. It was Yingwei, man. Yeah, but nobody gave a fuck about Yingwei. I know, I get what you're talking about. And dude's play styles up. Was he in UFO? Yingwei Malmsteen. AC, I like Slash. Oh, well, I thought it was a good... Yeah, but... Damn it. Yeah. There you go. 7 votes, people. Stevie Ray Vaughan has stolen the show. I could totally believe it. I considered Texas Flood to be the hardest song to play on guitar for a long time, and still consider it to be one of the hardest songs to play, especially to like perfectly. Fuck, Through the Fire and Flames. Every fucking Texas Flood, God damn, yeah. I guess if there was a 5th option, Slash would be on it. Yingwei Malmsteen, like I say, is alright, but damn, we letting everyone in now, you know what I mean? Angus Young. He feels more 70s, even though Back in Black dropped in 80. A little after they botched that whole hostage deal, as I recall. Little AC/DC never hurt anyone, but I felt that. They're really, to me, a 70s to 80s band. And then as far as Thunderstruck and all that other shit, got a little long in the tooth there. The Elephant A30 is a 426 supercharged Hemi crate engine with automatic 1,000 horsepower. The Elephant sounds awesome. I just like the name of it. We get that big money. We're going to get something with a elephant in it. What is that called? Oh, that's the Elephant. Hell yeah. Only one who ever made B.B. King nervous to get on the stage. Well, yeah, but did B.B. King share the stage with Eddie Van Halen and Mark Knopfler and Randy Rhoads at any point? You should check out the Ron Bumblefoot. Is that the bass guy that's like stupid good? Like ridiculously good? Like almost like instantly you consider to be maybe better than Primus? What's his dick and fucking Flea too? Because I always like to say Flea, wonderful, glorious bass player. And then, god damn, what is dude's name from Primus? Fuck me. Give me a damn minute. Les Claypool. I always considered Flea and Les Claypool. It's like neck and neck, but Les Claypool is just a little bit better. This one guy, dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Better than Slash. Okay. The engine alone is $35,000. Elephant. No wonder I've never heard of these things. I said big money, didn't I? Fuck around, I'll figure out how to throw one of them in an El Camino. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'll piss all the gods off. Every one of them. Magic back in the house. How you doing, Magic? Hey, Siege said Jimi Hendrix. Okay, well, that's what we're going 60s now. He said, hey, it's possible now. It really is. I'm under the impression you can put, with the right know-how, you can hook up almost anything to anything. It just requires swapping out this, that, and the other kind of deal. We can make it work. The Elephant Camino. Come on now. Or El Elefante. Yes. Yes. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Hey. IX 420 drumming up the vibes. And Magic can't complain about how it's going. Well, right on, Magic. I mean, hell, at the end of the day, sometimes that's all you can hope for. If you can't complain, well, you're fucking winning. Just as soon as I launch my supervillain scheme to own every El Camino in North America, east of the Mississippi at least, one of them bitches will get a elephant. Just as soon as we strike oil or tritium or whatever. Big tritium pile in the backyard. There's only like 5 kilograms in the whole world. Big pile of tritium. Father, I hunger for tritium. That's what powers them crazy experimental fusion reactors that are fixing to propel us to here, there, and beyond, boys. Throw one of them bitches in an El Camino. Piss on a elephant. When you gotta put gas in it. Never. Motherfucking never. I pitched a thumbtack size of tritium into this fucking slot and bang, pow, boom. I'm just saying. Well, how much of what's emissions? What's waste? What emissions? What waste? There is none. They figuring out ways to convert spent nuclear waste into tritium anyway, so it'll be lit here for too long. All right, I got 10 votes, which makes this really easy to count. So Mark Knopfler, bringing up the bottom. Nobody likes Dire Straits, apparently. 1 vote. Shout out to whoever thought Dire Straits was... And I get where they're coming from. Mark Knopfler is a fucking cool ass. He plays in wild ass signatures and all kinds of shit. Am I hidden behind the pole? Is that part of the problem? I'm partially. I'm like, yeah, what's up, y'all? It's some Stoosey Boys. How are y'all doing? Anyway, Mark Knopfler got 1 vote. Randy Rhoads pulled up with 2, one of them being mine. I think Randy Rhoads infinitely gone before his time. Well, not even a sunset at noon. It was a sunset at fucking 9 a.m. Bums. Stevie Ray Vaughan coming in 2nd place with 3 votes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wait, so Stevie Ray Vaughan lost the lead? Wow, okay. Shit, when that happened? And Eddie Van Halen pulled up with a W. That's fair. That's totally fair. Eddie had the pick of destiny. That's beside the point. Oh, that's old Scatter. Fucks me, I'll put the big old style drum in the back of a Elco 110 racing fuel. Never run out. There you go. Doesn't that shit explode above 70 degrees? So we're going to close out our poll at 10 votes. It was a damn fine poll. It really shook the world with that one. We'll get it back on chat. We'll get the vibe back going. Somebody said best rock song of the 80s. Let's toss that up for debate. Let's go Hayseed. Shout out for that killer. What is my best rock song of the 80s? Now all of a sudden we got to sit down and do some thinking. For starters, we're going to differentiate between heavy metal and rock. Also, we got to leave punk out of it. So we're left with rock. I don't know, man. We might, if we go ahead and include heavy metal, my personal favorite would be Peace Sells by Megadeth off that 1986 Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? Um, Trying to think. But that's like heavy metal to me. You know what I'm saying? That's like the heavy metal option. If I had to pick a lighter option, Ain't Talking About Love, which still really feels like metal to me, even if it is hair metal as opposed to thrash metal. Van Halen. Um, Mr. Crowley, obviously, or Over the Mountain, both Randy Rhoads tracks, by the way. What is that real 80s defining mega? Anything Queen did in the 80s, but I can't really tell where Queen was in the 70s and where Queen was in the 80s. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody. I know that was, you know what I mean? That was 70s. How would you classify Sisters of Mercy? I'd classify that as what the hell are you talking about? Is that a thing? Does my co-host know what that's? Studio audience don't know. Okay, well. Alt rock, metal, southern grunge. Well, we jumped right out of the fucking, we jumped right out of the, whole 80s. What's the best song of the 80s? I give my spiel. I'll throw that little poll up for Pawpaw. So Pawpaw's been doing some acapella tracks here lately. I love the good old Witches better. I don't even know if that's like phonetically, grammatically, Englishly, a proper statement or not. I prefer Taxes. To be real with you. I Want to Rock, Twisted Sister. What's the, Bang Your Head by Quiet Riot is probably motherfucking, which Randy Rhoads was in Quiet Riot, but he was no longer in Quiet Riot at that point. Everyone said, all right, whoa, I'm watching that poll jump around. God damn. I swear it got up to 4 votes and then got back down to 2. What are y'all even doing? Honestly, I would say Mental Health, Bang Your Head. It's like Mental Health, Bang Your Head in parentheses or vice versa or whatever. It's Quiet Riot, man. I would probably Holy Diver by Dio, but it wasn't really defining. It was like metal at its fantasy pinnacle kind of thing. All of a sudden Warlocks and Wizards were getting in on the party, like heavy, which they had already been doing for some time, but I point to Black Sabbath's The Wizard off their self-titled first album, debut album. Also The Trees by Rush. And let's not forget Rush. Come on now, Tom Sawyer. That Diane Sawyer song. Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Alexandre Marquez, hollering up, what's up? Welcome to Stoosey Boys live stream. Gotta get away. Holy diver, yeah. Wow, now, wow. Do-do-do-do. Ride the tiger. Ride the tiger. You can see his stripes, but you know he's mean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? There's a reason why we're happy the neighbors are like a football field or 2 away. I said, hell yeah, Dio. And that's not even the best Dio song to me. That's just the most overplayed. Last in Line is great. Straight Through the Heart, Rainbow in the Dark, like the eyes of the captain, the black and blue. God damn it, Magic, that's lit. Well, yeah, like say anything to rep. As far as Metallica repping, for '80s, their best '80s track definitely. No, it was on the Ride the Lightning album. Fade to Black. Ride the Lightning was their best album ever, 100%, hands down. That was the pinnacle of Metallica, right there. I've been on Meatloaf again. I don't fuck with Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Yeah. So hitting up that pop hole up there, you see two people like give it a tug. Um, Four folk prefer taxes. I haven't cast a vote, but I'm in the taxes bracket. So that would push it to 7 if you want. I mean, I don't get a vote. The '80s were just awesome. Oh, the '80s seemed like a whole bunch of fun. Be real with you. There's a good portion of our audience that seems to have come up or had a hand in the '80s or whatever. And I'm told very much that it was lit. I like to think the '90s were really where it was at. Your boy got pretty much, I guess, the ass end of the early 2000s and then the like early 2010s for childhood. I got like mid and mid as far as my up and coming years. Yeah, I know. I'm a youngin'. Y'all fucking deal with it. I'm on my last life out of all these reincarnations, though, so that feels pretty swell. I would do anything for love is about pegging, but I wouldn't. I'm told that fishing in the dark is about mutual masturbation, so, um, yeah. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through. Feels so good to be with you. Oh, the '70s were lit. All the bleed over from the '60s into the early '70s. 70 and '71, you couldn't really separate from '60s music because it still had a lot of that vibe, you know. Nam and Watergate, and everybody was still good and pissed off or not pissed or whatever. So, early '70s still has that like counterculture vibe and stuff, and then you got the Southern Rock comes out there, Leonard Skinner, Allman Brothers, and whoever the hell the other one was, I forget. Doobie Brothers in there too. Oh Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi phone. Fleetwood Mac, Led Zeppelin, and Sabbath pretty much tear it up for the whole decade. Fishing in the dark is how I end up paying child support. Lying on our backs and counting the stars, let me stick it in. 18 goddamn likes. It's fucking lit as hell, you see. Spring is almost over and the summer's coming. The days are getting long. I waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. Hell, it don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. Jump in the river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. The Grateful Dead, can't forget, Casey Jones. Driving that train high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Yeah, there's trouble ahead. Oh, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. This old engine makes it on time. Leave Central Station about 9:15. Some fucking junction at 17 till, but 9:45. You know it's dragging on in. Driving that train high on cocaine. Alright, so we're going to... Okay, so we got to 7 votes. It kind of split the diff a little, so I guess we're seeing 4 and 3 there. So kind of split diff. My vote is for taxes all day long. But, you know, anytime it's anytime we can do like a Paw versus the system thing, I'm always down for that. So, somebody else is too. Let's really get your gears turning. Favorite song, all-time favorite song. Impossible. But, Anti-Lullaby by Mischief Brew. Atulamon by Megadeth. I don't have a favorite. You can't make me have a fucking favorite. I can't even recall what my favorite of, like, say, the day would be. That's how fluid things are with music, you know what I mean? Slayer was running around in the 80s too. Oh yeah, Raining Blood, Angel of Death, South of Heaven, Expendable Youth. Well, that was actually on that Seasons of the Abyss. I kind of feel like their pinnacle was Seasons in the Abyss. And that didn't drop till 90. So, you know, we would sit here and nitpick it all day long. Propaganda, death and symbol, burial to be. Corpses rotting through the night in blood-laced misery. Scorched earth, the policy, reason for the siege. The pendulum, it shaves a blade, the strafing air blood wraith. Infiltration, push reserves, encircle your front lines. Supreme art of strategy, playing on the minds. Bombard till submission, take all to their graves. Indication of triumph, numbers that are dead. I'm just saying, it is the last song you're ever going to hear. What's your pick? Probably Atulamon if I had to sit there and pick, just because it's so ironic. But I feel like not getting my pick, if I just have to sit there and, I don't know, man, y'all pushing it on me awful fucking hard. I feel like a Mischief Brew song would be real good. Lightning Knock the Power Out would be lit, just because it feels, you know, that's me, man. It could be a multitude of things. That's what makes me different and special. You know what I mean? C-Man can't settle down on one particular song, and frankly, he doesn't, as long as it's something halfway decent. Be like, huh, that's an interesting song to die to. I never thought. You know what I mean? I can roll with that. Some CCR wouldn't be bad. But which CCR song? Someday Never Comes would be real damn ironic. Sucks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and close that poll out. There's you standing on the pawpaw. The Promise by Acre Coke reminds me of my pops. Well, yeah, but like in that Johnny Got His Gun movie or whatever, every man must face death alone. The Highwayman, alright again. I always prefer Highwayman by, yeah. I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride. Sword and pistol by my side. He's got that fucking no, you know what I mean? So we got hayseeds. We got magic. Who else want to lay it down? Where Wade at? Wade's been just hanging out. What you got, Wade? Everyone else is in the share circle. Favorite I'll even put it as pinnable. USA dropped a banger like always, but Hayseed's pinnable for anybody that's not, aware of what's going down. It's a fixing to be lights out, but you've got the glorious shot. One song. One last tune. It really depends on what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like if I'm just falling out and fading out in a hospital bed, that's one thing. But if I'm like Bomba Explotando or some crazy, you know what I mean? Like if I'm up in some wild theoretical shit, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden maybe I want to hear something really cool just because it's going to be really cool kind of thing. Simple Man, alright, so the Shine Down or the Leonard Skinner? I feel like an idiot for asking Wade Lucero that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and answer for him. Leonard Skinner, should have known better. He's going to listen to the Shine Down version, even though he was like fucking there almost. Yeah, no. Brother Man might even remember the plane crash. It was in 77. Can't find my way home. Y'all dropping some good ones. Oh, farewell, good fellows. Mischief Brew. Duh. Depends. If I'm bummed about it, a Tulamon by Megadeth. If I'm I'm out this bitch, we'll see y'all later. Farewell, good fellows by Mischief Brew. There you go. Bob's your fucking uncle. Your daddy and your nephew too. It's crazy. There's some kind of bug on the fucking thing? Yeah. Live to die, so good night, homies. Oh, you ain't gonna answer the question before you go? That's a bummer. If I'd have had a hell, I don't know, too many to choose. Ain't bad. Like I say, a Tulamond if it's somber. Farewell, good fellows, if I'm vibing. Farewell, good fellows, your ways are not for me. Farewell, good fellows. It's the pinnable comment, live to die. Rest upon your laurels, glad you found your peace, but farewell, good fellows, your ways are not for me. Rapping at the chapel door, sweeping up an enemy's floor. Do not touch or make a sound. Keep your eyes upon the ground. I read your countless volumes, shunned your many sins, but I cannot find salvation in the rattling of your tins. I wish good to your children and their own children too, but your armor will not fit me. I look fine at suiting you. So, farewell, good fellows, your ways are not for me. Farewell, good fellows, your ways are not for me. Rest upon your laurels, I'm glad you found your peace, but farewell, good fellows, your ways are not for me. A flag is waved, the bomb is thrown, so many names and dates to know. Books upon the books, the stacks against something so simple, backward talking revolution. The spirals, not the spins. Where you fall down dizzy and forget where to begin. Now wish good to your children and their own children too. But your armor will not fit me, I'll find it suiting you. The end by the doors, just because if I get to listen to the whole song, I know I get at least another, shit ton of time, you know what I mean? This is the end. Beautiful friend. Chance Mind to Unforgiven. Hayseed, whoa. Sweet Home Alabama, that's lit. Steve Miller, maybe, The Doors. Steve Miller, The Doors, y'all already know, everybody knows how I feel about 20 goddamn likes. That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby. Hell yeah. That's a Stoosey Boys Wednesday live stream right there for you, buddy. Yes, sir. Absolutely. 110,000 motherfucking million%. No plead the fifth of that. Ate a little too. Hell yeah. And if I had to pick it, when the music's over would be pretty cool. The end feels more fitting. Even though when the music's over, turn out the lights. Turn out the lights. The fucking apocalypse, man. When the music is your special friend, dance on fires if it intends. Music is your only friend until the end. Until the end. Until the hell yeah, I'm just saying. Well, all right, y'all, guys, we've been hanging it out to dry for a good while now, but I think we're going to slide on this here live. It has been awesome. It's been badass. We've been hanging out with so many cool folk all through this fucking live stream, and it's been lit, awesome, and rocking to have all y'all people come through. Not to mention the 20 people that double tapped and drove them likes up, baby. We appreciated the holy free tot of fuck out of that. No joke. No diggity. Wade Lucero with the peace. Good hanging with you, bro. We definitely hope that all y'all have a good one, a great evening, a fantastic time, and a glorious tomorrow. Because hey, we're halfway through the week. Didn't even notice. Blinking, we're already there. Damn right, damn Skippy. Just how we like it. So, y'all be good, y'all be great, y'all be wonderful. It's peace, calm, positivity. It's a love, safety, and determination from Kentucky all the way around the world. And it's Paw with his spreading the word daily. That word, of course, legs. So, we appreciate all y'all dropping in through on the live stream. This has been C-Man of the Stoosey Boys coming at you live on Wednesday from Kentucky. And I reckon I'm out, y'all. So, peace, by God.